the woman received a photo. It showed her grandmother who had already passed away. She rushed over in shock to take a closer look, and in the next second,
네가 나 대신 시집 갈래?
her husband freaked out. He immediately decided to sell the house to a real estate company. Soon after, San-mei arrived with her assistant to inspect the property. She held up an umbrella and looked around, but didn't notice anything strange. Then San-mei spotted an old photo in the corner. The bride in the picture suddenly had blood-red eyes again. In the blink of an eye, San-mei was sucked into the photo. The assistant rushed over after hearing a noise, but only found the photo lying on the floor. She brought the photo back to the office. That's when Wukong showed up looking for San-mei. The assistant told him, San-mei suddenly disappeared while inspecting the house. Wukong immediately noticed the creepy photo and realized her disappearance might be related to it. He decided to get Beijie's help. Beijie had signed with an entertainment company started by Bull Demon King. Thanks to his good looks, he became a popular celebrity. At that moment, he was giving an interview, but Wukong barged in and dragged him away. He tossed the photo in front of Beijie. Turns out the real monster was the groom in the picture. Wukong figured since they're both monsters, Beijie might recognize him. Beijie told Wukong they had to find the wedding house from the photo and use an old camera to enter the photo world. Wukong stepped into the photo and instantly crashed a ghostly wedding. 7 bridal carriages rolled in one after another, each carrying a missing bride. Wukong looked at the 7 brides, but they all had veils covering their faces. He couldn't tell which one was San-mei. That's when the demon spotted Wukong and ordered his men to bring him over. He warned Wukong if he tried anything, this entire world would collapse and no one would be able to return to the real world. Wukong explained he just wanted to take his wife and leave. The demon surprisingly had morals. He said he never steals married women. He told Wukong if he could pick the right bride, he could take her with him, but all the brides looked identical. So Wukong secretly created a butterfly to help find the one with a lotus scent. The butterfly quickly landed on one of them. She was brought forward, and it really was San-mei, but she had been brainwashed and lost all memory. Just as Wukong tried to leave with her, he was stopped again. The demon looked at San-mei's blank expression and began to doubt their relationship. Wukong had no choice. He pulled out the gift San-mei once gave him and put it on in front of her, hoping to bring back her memories. San-mei stared at the headband and started to react. The demon kept his word and let them go, but then he caught a whiff of the lotus scent and suddenly changed his mind. He realized this woman was Tang Sanzang, the one every demon was after. He ordered his men to capture her immediately. Wukong grabbed San-mei and made a run for it, but when they jumped through the exit, they didn't actually leave the photo. Turns out, Beijie had moved the camera and shut the exit, and got caught red-handed by the Bull Demon King. The Bull Demon King had long been fed up with Wukong. Now he was ready to burn the photo and trap Wukong inside forever. Meanwhile, San-mei and Wukong finally escaped their pursuers. San-mei looked around and realized the scenery felt familiar. They were standing in the exact place from the prophecy, but the prophecy also foretold disaster. Wukong told her to act it out. Maybe it could break the curse. San-mei took a deep breath, then held Wukong steady. The next second, his hand began to tremble uncontrollably. The headband suddenly tightened and stabbed deep into his heart. Wukong finally realized there was something wrong with the gift she gave him. Once he put it on, he could never harm San-mei.